Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent, and if you do enjoy the videos, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. This has not happened in 2.5 years, and we're going to talk about this, right? Because the Xrp network just had the largest amount of unique addresses interacting in 2.5 years. Now, when we talk about moving forward, price action moving forward, double digits, triple digits, well, there is one key metric which is really important, right? Which is how much the network is used. And sometimes that can be underestimated by investors. They always keep looking at the price. And it's like, yeah, well, the price is not going to move unless the actual network itself is used. Am I right or am I right? And in the case of XRP, the XRP network saw an incredible influx of unique addresses late on the evening of July 26. According to Sentiment on-chain analytics, the number of unique addresses interacting on the network was 243,000 at the time, a record that has not been seen since February 2020. Sentiment also notes that the spike in activity occurred within a short period of 4 hours. It is also important that this increase in activity does not correlate with the price of XRP, but rather occurred against a background of falling prices in recent days. It's got nothing to do with price action. So the XRP network hit a huge milestone. The amount of unique addresses currently interacting on the network had exceeded 247,000 in just a 4-hour window. And it's the highest spike recorded since February 2020. I am telling you, serpents, something ginormous is brewing in the background. And it's not the first recent abnormal thing that has happened. Last Friday, there was also an enormous surge in trading volume. Is this a test? Is this like, hey, checking all the switches before it turns on? I mean, that reached 18.6 million XRP in the last hours of the day, which is about 1,200% more than the standard figure. So something is brewing, and it's huge. Because this is no coincidence that weird transactions are happening across wallets, surges in unique wallets, volume spiking. This is gearing up for one grand show, and I'm excited to be here with you. Now, the XRPL core server Rippled just got new updates as well. So learn about it, right? Like, go there and do the research. The official XRPL blog has announced an update on the XRP Ledger's protocol core server, Rippled. The update affected a number of bugs, including NFT code tweaks, as well as overall improvements like a new API method for order books or less noisy logging. All very important. If you're an investor, you want to know this stuff. You want to learn this stuff. It's important. Now, XRP new momentum leaves Solana and Cardano in the dust as Ripple eyes a big win in the SEC case. It's going to happen, right? I mean, there is just so much positive momentum coming our way that it's not even funny. I mean, this has been a long time in the making, and congratulations to all of you that have held. Some of you have held since 2017, 2018. Some of you have held since December 2020 during the court case. Congratulations to you all. Some of you joined yesterday. Congratulations to you too. Now, again, it's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I share what I find relevant in today's news so that you guys can keep up to date with what is going on within a 10-minute span. Now, private sector could be better placed to issue digital tokens, says Australian Reserve Bank Governor. It's really interesting, right? The digital money is drawing attention to the public, regulators, governments worldwide. And several central banks are already at different stages of exploring the role of central bank digital currency CBDCs in the monetary and payment systems. Now, according to a 2021 BIS survey on central bank digital currency, about 60% of central banks were conducting experiments of proof of concept, while 14% were moving forward to develop and pilot arrangements. CBDCs are coming, whether you guys like them or not like them. Yes, there are cons. Yes, there are pros to them. I understand the security element and how some of you are extremely concerned about that. But whether we like it or not, CBDCs are coming. It's just going to be a thing. Now, in terms of where we're up to, SEC fails to prevent XRP holders from aiding Ripple. We spoke about that yesterday. huge win. We're waiting for the final one, which will be, hand over the Hinman emails. Once that gets squashed, we will be within a 30-day window of case settling. And it's exciting. It's really, really exciting. The federal judge, Annalisa Torres, has denied the US Securities and Exchange motion to revoke the Amici status of XRP holders, delivering a blow to the regulator. It's been one blow after another. Let's be honest about that. So, where are we at in terms of price action? There's been a lot of positive news, but not so much action from a price action point of view, right? So it's really important to dive into that and what that looks like and what that could look like. And of course, I'm going to share with you what that looks like. Now, SBI, XRP in Africa, a little speculative dig about SBI Africa. It's well known SBI Africa uses XRP for its exporter and used cars business via SBI VC Trade. Also accepts Bitcoin and later others. Hopefully there could be more to this story down the line. So it'll be very interesting to keep an eye on that and how that develops and how XRP develops its relationship with Africa as well, which we know that, there are certainly some blockchains like Cardano and all them that are, putting quite a big emphasis in Africa. It'll be very interesting to see how Ripple and XRP handle that as well. But very, very interesting times indeed. But from a price action point of view, where are we at, right? Well, the case that I mentioned about, potentially dropping into that, high 20s, mid 20s, that window between 24 cents and 17 cents is still relevant at this stage, right? At this stage, it is still relevant. Even though we are up today, it is still a slight possibility, but still within a possibility. However, we could be in this triangle pattern at the moment. And so I wouldn't be surprised if we did go as high as 89 cents before we start to drop back a little bit, before we continue down this pattern, before we break out of this pattern. So that is something that I'm keeping an eye on very, very closely. The other aspect is that we could be hitting a wall at around, 39, 40 cents and then come back down. That is also something that I'm looking at. This pattern still has me worried. And so I'll be keeping a very, very close eye on, are we following this particular trend and dropping into the 20s or not? So very interesting times indeed. Is the case of finding mid to low 20s still in play? To me, it is still in play. And again, it's not financial advice, not financial advice. I'm just, interpreting the data as best as I can. So 29 cents is still in the cards, even though we are seeing a pump today. So just keep an eye on that. But this gigantic cup and handle that has been forming for a very long time, once we explode, once we get out of here, once we break out of this cup and handle formation, which will be at around the $1.76. Once we break $1.76, we are going to rocket. You know what? I'm going to be with you every single step of the way. Short, sharp, to the point today. If you learned something new today, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. If you enjoy watching these videos, I can't wait to see you next time. Bye.